And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you game one of a big 4-game set. The Atlanta Braves taking on the San Francisco Giants. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Matt Olson, without a doubt, he's the man to keep an eye on, partner. He's homered in 6 straight games.
Well, Boog, he's just unconscious when you look at the ability to get to the baseball and hit it over the fence. I think about recent occurrences. Paul Goldschmidt in 2019, Matt Carpenter in 2018, and Giancarlo Stanton in 2017.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Taj Bradley. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
All right, ready to go here. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ronald Acuna Jr.
It's 0-1.
The 0-1. And a curve misses outside. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Next pitch is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
Full count.
And the right-hander deals. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Man at second. And that one fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Matt Olson up to the plate. Right now with more RBIs than anyone in the National League. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Late on that fastball.
1-1.
Up the middle, Hampson gets it to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And in an era with a lot of strikeouts, they are right on trend, Chris. A lot of swing and miss in this lineup. And they come in with more strikeouts than any other team in the league right now.
Well, clearly they're looking to connect and hit the ball a long way. But at some point, you've got to shorten up. And you'd like to see guys do it, especially when they're having a hard time scoring runs. With 2 strikes, maybe spread out a little bit, choke up the bat, and just try to put the ball in play. There's a good chance that you'll find a hole and maybe get something going that way.
Swing. swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Flores puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Fires over to first. They limit the damage here. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Getting the nod in this one, Julio Teheran. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
The pitch. Foul ball there. Teheran, multi-time All-Star, 33 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Matos. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Tying run is at first as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Teheran checks the runner, and he's back in safely. And the pitch. That one's in there. That is strike 2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 0-2. That one down the line, and it stays fair. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now it's Wilmer Flores, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And that one fouled off. Chopped left side, and that one handled throws to first in time, and that is a big first out.
Batting fourth.
Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Blake Sabol.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
2 on, 1 out. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact a game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Righty to the plate. Found back our way, and that's out of play.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Kicks and fires. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Hampson, the runner at third. Matos over at second with 1 down. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-2.
That's a really good take.
Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Blake Sabol. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Two outs. On the ground to the left. Should be extra bases. 1 runs in. The second run scores. It's 2-1. And that's a double.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
So 2 down, and up next for the Giants, Thairo Estrada.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. The pitch. Bounce to the left side, and that's just foul. 2 outs. And 1 in scoring position. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. So they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in San Francisco, top of the second. Here's Jared Kellman.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Really aggressive at the plate. That at bat, Siggy. He was hacking at all of them.
Yeah, and he chased all 3 of the pitches, Boog, and that's not at bat you feel good about as a hitter, but I think we have to give some credit to the guy out there on the mound. Clearly those offerings had some serious deception to him.
Here's Orlando Arcia. On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Stepping in, Forrest Wall.
Ball.
And that's outside. 1-0. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard. That gets through. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Back-to-back singles. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And now the pitcher, Julio Teheran. And he lays one down the left side. Runners advance on a good sac bunt.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. led off this game with a double. Strike 1.
0-1.
And that's
1-1.
outside. One now. Fought off foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. The Giants leading by a run here at the top of the second. And now it's filled up. Ozzie Albies would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Bats and misses. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
Teheran back to work.
That missed. That's the ball.
Just missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
And a pitch. Just
that
missed.
That's the ball.
Here's a 2-1. Out to short. Throw on to Olsen. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over, got the ground ball.
Here's the third baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now Taj Bradley. Now he steps off. Nothing doing. Puts a bunt down. Olsen. They apply the tag and the runner moves up to second.
Up next is John. That's shortstop.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Here's Garrett Hampson. Swinging a foul straight back. At the belt and fires. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Man on second, 2 down. Got him swinging. 3rd out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
The right-hander back to work. That one fouled off.
You know, these Braves, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And that skips into dirt. Next pitch is outside. Righty delivers. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's wrong.
And here it comes. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Olsen in the box now. Takes strike 1.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Albies gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that's off the inside edge. And the count 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Here's Austin Riley. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a foul ball. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Misses off the plate. And a count even 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. And the righty deals.
You got a full count.
Ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
The batter.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Flores over to second, back to first, double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Giants 2 and the Braves 1. Back here at Oracle Park, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and digging in for San Francisco, Luis Matos. And a pitch. Clips the outside corner, 0-1. And strike 2.
0-2.
And the 0-2. Struck him out looking. So up next, Wilmer Flores. Grounded out his first time.
Flores.
That's in there. 0-1. One down, base is empty. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. His 16th homer of the year, and they add on. It's 3-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely.
nobody on. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. Struck out swinging his first time. And it's fouled away. Line drive, base hit.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Digging in, Blake Sable. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Soler over at first with one away. This to third, and that's a base hit into left field. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third, in there safely.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. One down. Thairo Estrada to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. To third might be 2. Over to Albies. On to Olsen. That's 2. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. As we go to the top of the fourth, and here is Jared Kellner.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a play, and they can't get the out. Orlando Arcia now at the plate, and he's already singled in this game. This one in the air. Flores under it. Makes the catch for the out. And next for Atlanta, Forrest Wall. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Wall goes 6'1", 195 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. The Braves trailing by 2, top half of inning number 4. On the ground. Fair ball. Lead runner around second. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Now in for the Braves, Julio Teheran. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Adam Duvall. Big spot for him here.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that's in the dirt. Two on, one out. And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Yeah.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 and 2 for count.
Runners at first and second with one gone as we play game one of this 4-game series. Line drive, could be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. One runs in. A second scores as well. It's 3-3.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 and 1.
That's way outside, and it's 2 and 1. Way high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Little chopper rolls foul. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Kyle Harrison getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Cobb also throwing. Strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
That misses. The count now 2 and 2.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Duvall stands at second with 2 gone. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. We're tied now at 3 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Ronaldo Lopez.
So at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Leading up,
Michael Conforto will climb in. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
Conforto.
And a pitch. And a foul ball.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're putting together strong at-bats with good contact, and 5 of their hits have come on the ground. That's a lot of ground ball base hits.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits.
Nope.
And a good eye there.
And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
The pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, that's a pitch that's sliding from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Fitzgerald takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. The pitch. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Albies throws to first. Already 2 gone here in the home
Now
field.
batting, the pitcher, Bradley.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Taj Bradley. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Next offering is in for a strike. And down on strikes he goes. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Giants go down quietly, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Matt Olson. Bradley back to work. That one missed. Way outside, and that's ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And he chases that one below the zone.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering is down low. (3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
On the mound now, Kyle Harrison. 32nd appearance.
Number 46, Kyle Harrison.
Go-ahead run on base. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Olson aboard here at first with nobody out. Out front and foul to the left side. And he deals. Going to count 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Outside.
No,
2-2. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Travis d'Arnaud digs in now. Late swing fouled off. Next offering misses down and away. Right through there for a strike.
1-2.
And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, Billy, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and we're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And now, Jared Kelenic. Out towards right center field. Matos on the move. Reaching for it and brings it in. Braves strand one. Score remains tied at 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Garrett Hampson. The pitch. And that one off the outside edge.
Well, these Giants really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
2-2.
And the 2-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Olsen steps on the bag. One up, one down.
Now back.
And now Luis Matos. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And up next for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
1-0.
Two outs, base is empty. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. towards first, and it goes just foul. And another ball.
2-2.
Bounced up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. There's just no one there to knock it down.
2 outs, runner at first. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Jorge Soler. He's been a great free agent sign. Out to short, Arcia. They take the force out, and the inning is over. So the Giants leave one. Still tied 3-3. Back here in San Francisco, leading off, Orlando Arcia.
Leading off to the Braves, the shortstop, Orlando
As the lefty gets to work.
Arcia.
Gets him to chase after that one. Movement in the bullpen. Tyler Rogers, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Miller also getting ready. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
This is off the inside, and the count 1-2. And that one almost hit him. And the slider just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's too high, ball 4.
Leading off to the Braves, the
Go ahead run on base. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Forrest Wall. First pitch misses. And now the lefty. Grounder might be 2. Fired to second, and that's 2.
Huge sigh of relief right there. Big time pitching to induce the double play. Erase what could have been the go-ahead run.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Ronaldo Lopez. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The wind of the pitch. And that one missing low.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
All tied up as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And another ball. Ronald Acuna Jr. next to bat for the Braves. 2 down, nobody on. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Offense held in check there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots duo. All tied up at 3 apiece. We go bottom 6. Now it's the Giants catcher, Blake Sable. And a pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball there. Left-hand hitter waits. Got him swinging.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
And now Tyro Estrada. Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
2-2.
One down, base is empty. And he hits a ground ball right side. Albies over to first in time. And that quickly 2 away.
The left fielder, Michael.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Two outs. And that one is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
The 0-2. Now, Giants go in order. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. 6 innings are in the books. The score holds at 3-3. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. A wind and a pitch. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, no strike.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
The lefty fires. And another
Ball.
And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Leading off for the Braves.
Go ahead run on base. Ozzie Albies. Next up for the Braves. There's a strike.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Late swing, fouled off. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. just misses the mark outside the zone.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a base hit right there. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. There comes the throw. Safe. And the go-ahead runs at third.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
With the go-ahead run at third, here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's a ball and a strike. And another ball.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Swing and he popped it up. He's under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Down the third baseman, Austin Riley. Golden opportunity right here. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases loaded with one away. Now here is Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that one is lifted in the air. Matos moving under this one. Brings it in, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. And now the runner will score from third on a wild throw.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So 2 down now, and here is Jared Kelenic. Fouled off. He was late.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
Insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
The pitch. That misses. And now it's even 1-1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Braves 4 and the Giants 3. Back here at Oracle Park, and now it's going to be Tyler Fitzgerald. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. Olson takes it himself, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Just missed.
1-0.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's in there at the knees. And the count 1-2. Looking to get the tying run on base.
That missed. That's the ball.
That one just misses, and the count is even 2-2.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Line drive, base hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Garrett Hampson. Swung on, belted. That one outs against the fence. Heading for the plate. He comes across to score, and the Giants tie it up. It's 4-4.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his back path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
One out, runner at second. Here's the center fielder, Luis Matos. 1 for 3. Pierce Johnson gets the ball now.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
And that one fouled off. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Johnson picks over. Hampson dives back in safely.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Tied at 4. Off the mark there. And 1-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
There's a strike. 95 of that one. And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the second out.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered in this game. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. That's to third, Riley. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Giants get a run on the RBI double. It's now tied 4-4. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tyler Rogers.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And here is Orlando Arcia. And a pitch. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Righty to the plate. That's off the mark. Now 1-2. Got him! Now 1 away. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Forrest Wall. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And that one almost got him. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced, and this one getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're an hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, David Fletcher.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just missed.
Outside. Ball.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
So the batting order turns over. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Right-handed reliever. High fly ball down the left field line. That one's carrying. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He powers that one out of here. His 36th home run of the season. It's 6-4. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies, known for his late inning heroics. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Two runs across in the inning as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Righty delivers. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. 2 down, nobody on.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1-2.
Breaking ball inside. 2-2. 2 outs. Caught and looking for the K. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 6-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, A.J. Minter.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Jorge Soler.
The right fielder, Jorge Soler.
The pitch. That one hit the knees for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
The pitch. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
So digging in, Blake Sable. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. There's a strike. And downstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Arcia whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now back, second baseman,
Tyro Estrada, the next Giant to hit. And that one cutting but missing down low. The 1-0.
That's the ball. That's down.
And another ball. Michael Conforto to bat next. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's the automatic. On the ground, right side. He handles it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Giants go down quietly, and the score remains 6-4. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Eric Miller.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
here is Matt Olson.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
And here it comes. And that one fouled off. Just missed. Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there.
2-1.
Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a ball popped up. Fitzgerald under it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Austin.
And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average. But there's on base. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He made him pay for that one. His 29th of the season. It's 7-4.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
One out, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play. Here comes the pitch. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
That's ripped. Base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Jared Kellner next up for the Braves. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch.
Right
Strike 2. d'Arnaud leads off first with 1 away. And that's downstairs and outside. Left-hand batter waits.
Ball.
Headed down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
2-2. That one in the dirt and gets away. Not in time. He's safe.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swings and misses. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now it's the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Forrest.
And now the center fielder, Forrest Wall. That one way inside. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here at the top of the 9th. In for a strike. And the count is 1-1. Up the middle. They get the force. And that's the 3rd out. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 7-4 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 9 and digging in for San Francisco, Michael Conforto. Raisel Iglesias comes on trying to close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
The wide to kick the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Iglesias, a former All-Star. He features a changeup, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a slider. And now the count is even. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Throws him with the heater at the knees.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
And that one pulled foul. One down, base is empty. Fought off foul. The wind to the pitch. Just missing there. And the count is 1-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first two hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly, but you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
In there for strike one. Good eye in that spot. The Giants down to their final strike. Got him. And that'll do it.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
Tell you my problems, meditating my silence, but I keep pushing my pen and rotate.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 11 runners on base. For the Giants, 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.